Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another video. My name is Tom from 6 Foot Networks. Thank you for joining me in my backyard today. As you can see, it's kind of a nice evening. Humidity is relatively low, probably somewhere around 40-45%. Very comfortable, low 70s, guessing probably 73, 74 degrees. But we're out here. The Inspector General herself is joining me this evening. I call her Inspector General because she loves to put her snout into every inch of this property, and that includes some of the animal holes. I can't tell if they're snake holes or, something more furry, if you will. But she likes to inspect them. She loves to smell them, and she does the whole, deep breaths, short breaths, long breaths. She does it all. But anyway, I digress. I thought I'd bring you guys out here for a minute just to give you an update. There's not too much happening on GM's side with the Bolt EUV. Like I recapped in the other video, the car has been produced. It has been manufactured. And until the factory invoices it, we won't be able to start the financial process. So hopefully that'll happen in the next few weeks, and then we'll be ahead of the curve. I did provide them all the information on the old car, all the paperwork that I had that was emailed to me by the dealership in Valencia, California. That was all sent to them. I do have my South Carolina license. I gave up my California license. So now my wife and I are both licensed South Carolina, I guess, residents or citizens or whatever you want to call us. And that took more time than we thought, just because of, there's a lot of process, and we had to go to a special DMV office that's about 30 miles away because of the fact that my wife is a permanent resident of the United States, not a U.S. citizen. So if you're a U.S. citizen, you can go to any office, but they only have like 3 in the entire state that service permanent residents, green card holders, if you will. So we have about 3 months to wait before we can start her citizenship process. So that's going to happen probably into the new year, and be completed sometime in 2023, hopefully. Anyway, back to GM. I am looking forward to having my own car again. So special thanks to my wife, who lets me borrow her 2017 RAV4, which is actually parked right behind this bush here in our driveway. But it's tough. It's tough to, schedule activities around the car's availability. If my wife needs to go somewhere, if she wants to go to the gym, if she wants to go to the store, shopping or whatever, then I'm kind of stuck. Now, I'm okay with that actually in some cases, because through that clearing right there in the woods in this area here, there's actually a park entrance. It goes down to Foster Park, and Foster Park is really nice. They got a big lake that's dedicated to veterans, and I like going in there. Also, Duchess loves to go in there too, because it's kind of woodsy, and there's a lot of stuff there, other dogs, other animals, ducks, geese, whatever. But on the other side of that lake, so figure, I don't know, that's probably 300 yards from where I'm standing. But we do have to go around the waterworks utility sheds over here, and then down that street. It's probably by foot 500 yards. There's also another street that way that comes along this side of the reservoir. Through there's Eddie's elementary school. So if we needed to, do something and my wife was away, it wouldn't be a suicide attempt to walk to his school. In fact, we walk our dog. We walk Duchess over there every day, and she loves their fresh grass, if you know what I mean. And yeah, so, but a funny story, I smell fire, like somebody's burning something. I swear it's just a big pile of wood somewhere, but my wife thinks it's paper, trash, and whatever else. I don't smell the trash really, but my wife claims to smell plastic. So this leads into the COVID infection that we've been suffering from. My wife and I appear to have completely different senses of smell. And I never lost my sense of smell, to be honest. Even when I was congested, I was able to, blow my nose and then get my good sense of smell back. However, I did lose some taste. For about 3 days, I was tasteless. And fortunately, that came back because, I need to enjoy my food. If I'm not enjoying my food, then it'll be a bad day. It'll be a bad week, actually. So, but now it seems like, the common smells, like wood burning or paper burning are now closer related to wires burning or computers being on fire. So the reason I mention this is you guys know that this white part of the house up here, this top part, is my office. So, and you can see that I put aluminum foil in the windows to reflect some of the heat, and that does work. It keeps the office between 15 and 18 degrees cooler on the hottest days, and it prevents this air conditioner from grinding itself to a halt most days. But up there, there's a vent on this side that has obviously fresh air access for ventilating the attic that's up there, but it sucked in all the smell, and my wife came running saying, "Oh my God, something's on fire. It smells like burning wires." And of course I immediately jumped up, went running, and I don't smell it. And as I got closer to this side of the house, I smelled like paper burning. Like I thought maybe somebody lit a candle. Like, the worst thought that came to my mind was that Eddie, my 9-year-old, decided to light, a match or something, because he did that before, I'll be honest. What child hasn't? And although he learned his lesson, I wouldn't put it past him. So, long story short, I investigated it and discovered 2 major faults. Around these parts, I don't know if it's a county thing or a city thing, but apparently smoke alarms are only required inside the bedrooms. There's no smoke alarm or fire alarm or whatever you call them, the detectors, in any other part of the house, including this, which was a bedroom previously. That addition was made to be another bedroom, like a guest room, if you will. And there's no fire alarm up there. So when I, go to Walmart or whatever, Target, I'll get a couple of smoke alarms and put them in. There's also none in the stairwell. There's none in the garage. So I'm going to be a little OCD about that and put some safety equipment in this house. We have tons of fire extinguishers. I brought 6 of them back from LA because LA county rules require businesses to have accessible fire extinguishers, every so many feet or whatever, or near a door. So I had one near the door, and I had one near pretty much the lab bench had one, the conference table had one, and then my desk had one on top of the door. So that way, if anything happened, I could quickly douse out flames or whatever. But never had to use them. But I packed them up, and they're here. So I will put them in places around the house to, keep things safe. But that said, I still want to figure out, how this virus or disease, whatever you want to call it, how it progresses, because I feel like the 3 of us had the same exact symptoms, but we're having different after effects, like not side effects, but after effects. So we're no longer positive, but yet my lungs are still feeling like they're collapsed, like an elephant is sitting on them. My son got his congestion back today or yesterday, And he's been, he was 2 weeks ago, his school started. He went to school. This week he's been out of school. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, he's been at home trying to recover. And my wife, every so often, she'll just brew almost a whole new symptom. Every time she turns around, something will either make her cough, something will make her, her wrists stiff, or back will hurt, legs will hurt. And she's suffering the most out of all of us. And I feel so bad and so guilty in most cases that, I wish I could take her pain away. But it's just been really weird, and dealing with everything else. We have a garage that's still packed to the ceiling. And at some point, I'm going to have to charge an EV in there. So that's got to be done. I have stuff all over the floor in the office that is just taking up room. And there's paintings that are laying there. Paintings that... my favorite pelican painting that used to hang above my piano is now going to live in my office because we didn't want to clog up the living room where my piano is with that painting. We wanted to do another theme. Hey, no chasing stuff. I saw you trying to chase stuff. Those things bite, right? You guys didn't see that, but something jumped up at her and she went to snap at it, and I don't know what it was, but it was fairly large, probably like a 2-inch bug or something. But anyway, she's okay. So, where was I? ADHD kicked right in, and now I can't remember what I was saying. But suffice it to say, COVID's not been friendly. Oh, I was talking about all the stuff. So we have to mount stuff to the walls and get stuff off the floor. We still have tons of boxes. I think we moved here with 78 boxes, which is really weird because when we moved between houses in California, at one point we had 144 boxes. So I don't know how we scaled down or how we downsized, but the point is that we got to a point where we were able to pack everything up, get it here. But now we're having a hard time unpacking everything and getting everything situated. We got the downstairs pretty well taken care of, so the living areas are pretty taken care of. Got the home entertainment stuff set up, but as far as my office and the garage goes, they are a danger zone at this moment in time. So hopefully with everything that's happening, we'll be able to clear that up and in probably the next 3 to 5 years. It is what it is. So anyway, just thought I'd give you guys a quick update on what's happening, and I will be sure to be in touch over the next few days, just give you guys some more updates. But rest assured that I'm on top of GM, and GM's actually been really responsive. Things have been going well. I don't feel like there's a runaround or get me off your back type feeling. I feel like when I send them an email, I get a response back typically within 2 to 3 hours during business hours, and then the next day if it's later on in the day. So it's been pretty good experience. And I'm just looking forward to driving my 2023 Bolt EUV, Premier off of the lot in Spartanburg, South Carolina. So hopefully that'll happen sooner than later, but it is what it is. I'll be patient about it. So until next time, I really appreciate you guys spending these 15 minutes with me, and the Inspector General, who's still not eaten by bugs or ground-bearing animals, whatever they are. Hopefully not snakes, because you would see me running across this field if the snake popped out. But anyway, it's getting dark, so I'll say goodnight to you guys, and until next time, as always, go down below, leave me your thoughts in the comments. If you have any questions, concerns, whatever, just go down there. I'll take some time this week and answer some of the posts. I got a lot of feedback on some older videos that I've done, so I don't know if YouTube's algorithm is circulating some stuff that I did a year or two ago. but I got some comments on videos that I've done on software that I've reviewed or configurations that I've done, which is kind of nice. But anyhow, have a good evening. I hope you guys are all well. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.